to start spawning again, zombies? Are you excited?
It's been a while for them, hasn't it?
I don't know if they're going to enjoy this.
No, I have no idea why they wouldn't enjoy suddenly being massively just murdered for no good reason. How could they possibly not like that? This, I need that. Ugh, inventory, why?
Oh, it worked.
Does it?
So how much did that give me? Oh, 540.
Wow.
One zombie.
It seems like that's gonna work out for you then.
I got the special runes of sacrifice, which I think give me a little bit of a boost with these.
Oh, that's why you're getting slightly more than minimum?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Oh,
yeah,
right,
I think they
need to
each
make-
give me a 10% blood boost. So 10% times 8.
Are you serious right now? I just made some space in my inventory and I put away exactly the wrong things. Darn it. Oh my gosh, John. Fixing this inventory thing cannot come fast enough. I'm getting... I can only imagine anyone watching this is getting sick of me doing this. I'm getting sick of me doing this. Ugh, I am so sorry. Luckily, I don't have to run all the way back to use a pulverizer. Where did I put it? There we go. The thing that I like about Mechanism is that you can upgrade the machines to make them faster, process more stuff, use less energy. And doing that does take progressively more and more material. But you can actually get it set up at max to where you just have this massive processing factory with essentially 4 blocks, which is way more convenient than setting up, like, say, 30 of those, the system you had seen with the pulverizer and the redstone furnace back at base camp. You know, setting up one of those, that's pretty easy. Setting up 10 of them, it's a lot more material. Not as easy to do that.
Yeah.
So if you can shortcut that in any way, it's way, way, way easier. The Mechanism lets you do that, or, eventually. I mean, it takes a while to get there, but when you do, very helpful.
I think the best part about this is I'm still getting experience from one-shotting these zombies.
Are you really?
Yeah.
So that one... Now, wait a minute. I'm going to ask a really potentially stupid question. Does that work on anything?
Well, according to the wiki, it says all hostile mobs, 500 life points. So...
Now I wonder.
Maybe if something big were to get within 1 block of the altar, it would work.
That seems almost... How do I want to say? That seems abusable.
You just run up to the Ender Dragon, plop down an altar, and quickly hit it with the dagger.
Kind of what I was thinking. I don't know what it would do.
Might be time for some Minecraft Mythbusters down the line.
I'm thinking... I don't know. I think it would be very interesting to see what would happen.
Well, it sounds like it's raining, so we might not have much success getting Endermen.
Or maybe we would have amazing success because they would burn to death. And all we would have to do is go collect their pearls. That's how we got the first one.
That's true.
And one of them just burned to death. That's literally what happened.
I've actually filled up my orb now, so I'm coming back up.
Oh, okay. Oh no. How am I gonna do this? Ah, darn it. Uh-oh. Ah, darn it.
You said there was a way to
There we go.
grab just straight obsidian out of that machine?
Yes, there is. You have to set it up a certain way, but when you do... Oh, is this working? Haha, this is working. Awesome. Sorry. Yes, if you go into the user interface of it, you'll notice at the top it shows cobblestone, stone, and obsidian. If you click obsidian and it has a free inventory, first off, I would disconnect one of those pipes so that it doesn't try to put obsidian into those crucibles. It'll be very difficult to get it back. But if you do that, sorry, I'm trying to think while I'm doing things, and it turns out that's actually kind of hard to do. So if you do that, it's going to eat 1 bucket worth of lava and 1 bucket worth of water for each obsidian it makes. So if you do it, you're going to want to make sure that you have some kind of either pipes feeding stuff back into it, or basically a bucket train to keep it topped off on both of those resources.
Okay. Well, I was thinking about making a trip to the Nether. I don't know if you're ready for something like that.
I will be soon. There's one item I want to make. Just one before we go to the Nether.
Okay.
And I'm very, very close to being able to do it. Let's see here. First off, I need to... Oh, so I want to do that. And... Sorry, I'm setting up a config on these machines so that they will work, and I want to test it before I just assume that everything's gravy, so to speak. Let's see. Auto-eject, auto-eject, auto-eject. Alright. I think this is ready. All these are powered. Yeah, they are. Alright. I think this now works. I'm gonna go grab a block of ore and double check. Oh, right, raining. God, I hate rain in Minecraft. Do you want to try going to... Oh, you're over here. Never mind. You wouldn't have to have a piece of ore on you, would you?
Piece of ore?
Yeah.
No.
Alright. Tell you what. I'm going to go grab one really quick rather than going all the way back to base. I'm just going to go find one. And then castle over here.
Oh, yeah.
That's interesting. Did you build this?
No.
Probably freaking blue.
What do you want? Go away from my castle! No! I just want cookies!
Oh god, it's that thing.
Oh yeah,
oh,
there
god,
he is.
I see it. Alright.
I'm just building things, leave me alone. I just need to build the cookie factory.
Oh my god.
This is the most outlandish looking cookie factory I've ever seen.
It's not even a factory, it's a castle. He doesn't even know what he's talking about.
You have to defend the cookies or else they'll steal them from you.
Let's just leave him alone for now.
Okay.
He must have been busy or snuck on. Did you leave the server on, like, overnight or something? Because that... You can't build that in the 20 or 30 minutes we've been here today.
He's built more than I have.
Jesus. Alright, well, if you come down here, I'm going to show you my mechanical room. I'm going to shut that because I don't want that stupid blue thing following us. So, you might be wondering, you know, this is no different than what you're used to. Except,
Huh?
I put a hidden door over here.
Oh.
Yeah, this is where elevators would be helpful. This is why I need Enderman. Welcome to my mechanical lair, which is where most of my technological stuff will happen. Magic is for upstairs, technology for downstairs. Anywho, I like to hide things, so what you don't see is that there's actually a crucible system on the other side of this wall that just runs, and I don't have to really bother with it. But it feeds into this hardened portable tank, which can hold up to 16 buckets worth of fluid. This feeds into 3 magmatic engines, which are powering everything down here right now. For now, that's going to be enough. It's 240 RF per tick, which is a little less than the system at base camp, but it's renewable and it works. And I can't put a wind turbine down here because we're underground.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anywho, machine time. So this is feeding power into all these 4 machines, okay? First machine, well, this isn't a machine, that's a gas tank. That currently is holding some hydrogen. I don't know why it's only, because the oxygen is full. I need to dump that.
Where are you getting the hydrogen from?
Ahaha, electrolytic separator. Water is being fed into the bottom of this machine, which is then applying a current to separate it into hydrogen and oxygen.
Oh.
You can actually see it's currently off-putting oxygen because I have too much, which is actually a problem, believe it or not. I need to change how I want this done because I need that oxygen. I really should not be dumping it. In fact, the reason I'm actually doing this is for this oxygen. Anywho, next item is a purification chamber, which uses oxygen with ore to turn that into 3 items. And those 3 items are probably going to get instantly output, and you may not be able to see them. Yeah. Into clumps, which are now in this crusher. The crusher is going to crush those clumps into dust. Or into, dirty dust. Which is then going to go into this enrichment chamber. Now, there's one more machine I haven't built yet. But the enrichment chamber makes actual dust. And that's the same dust that you can make from the pulverizer.
Okay.
Now, you might be looking at this and going, okay, so basically you put ore in one machine, sent it through 3 of them to come up with the same damn thing that we have with the pulverizer. Not exactly. The reason why it's different is because I'm now getting 3 dusts per ore instead of only 2. But now I can use those dusts the same way I'm using the others. I could plop down a redstone furnace here. I could, what I'm actually going to do is get a, what's it called? I think it's called a, electric something. Basically, it's mechanisms, method of smelting things. I just don't remember what it's actually called. Oh, whoops. And I can't apparently spell, and I'm just absolutely terrible today. Oh, there we go. Let's see. It is a... Those are all factories. Energized smelter. That's the name of it. Which is actually really simple to make. It's just cobblestone and a couple of other odds and ends, but it's actually pretty simple.
Okay. I think I'm going to actually have to figure out how these tanks work if I want to use mine for blood.
The portable tanks are actually really, really simple. If you actually look up portable tank in NEI, it'll show you that there's 4 different kinds of portable tanks you can make. The most basic one is just glass and copper. This one is glass, copper, and a couple pieces of Invar. And then the ones beyond that get a little bit more complicated. They start requiring things like hardened glass and then Enderium ingots, which is exactly what it sounds like. I'm gonna have to come up with a way to make this system not get stuck. The electrolytic separator, I don't know if it's a bug or if it's intended, but once it's full on any gas, it won't make any more of any of it. So it doesn't have a way of getting rid of only excess oxygen. If it's full, it won't make any hydrogen. But as it turns out, I actually need the hydrogen, and I'll get to that. It's for a different purpose. But I think what I need to do is I need to put down another gas tank. Let's see here.
The GUIs on these are actually a little bit broken on my screen.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. It looks like the bar is about 3 times too wide.
Yeah, it actually is. That's a well-known graphical display bug. You'll also notice some of the boxes don't quite line up with where you think they should go. And I don't know if that's I think that might be a Sphax problem, actually. I think that might be a texture pack problem, rather than a, rather than a mod problem. I just think maybe the texture pack isn't very good about working with it. So what that should do now is dump all this excess oxygen into this tank. And if I put down the purification chamber here, that tank should output into the purification chamber automatically. I think that'll work anyway. I don't know. We'll see. It'll be interesting. But I had one more item I need to put down, and that's a metallurgic infuser. And that can really just go anywhere. I don't really need that to output anywhere. I do need it powered, though. And that's what lets me infuse stuff like iron with redstone in order to make something called enriched alloy. I actually need more than one of those. How much do I need? And oh no, I only need 2 of them. I need to make some steel casing, which is steel, which I have, and osmium, which of course I don't. Darn it. I promise I will fix it at some point, okay? I just don't know when that's gonna happen.